We're at a time in history when there has been a jihad in Paris, followed by a jihad in San Bernardino. But of course, we don't read about jihad in the media, we hear about terrorism. Well, terrorism is the wrong word to use because there's an entire doctrine of jihad. There's the jihad of murder, which we've experienced in San Bernardino and Paris, the jihad of speech, the jihad of writing, and the jihad of money. The jihad of murder is not going to take us down as a civilization, but the jihad of money, speech, and writing will take us down the road to Sharia, and Sharia annihilates a civilization. So the terror jihad we're worried about is fewer than the drownings that we have in America. So that is not going to take us down. How does this other jihad hurt us? Well, let me give you some examples. Here in Tennessee, we have the textbooks are being rewritten such that Islam is a glorious golden age, the most wonderful civilization in the world. Whatever truth there may be in that, everything about Islam in these textbooks is a half-truth. Now what's worse about these half-truths is they cannot be challenged, because you see under the Sharia the doctrine of Islam is not to be discussed by the kafir, the non-Muslim. So the jihad being waged through the writing in textbooks is harming us far more than the one jihad we've had here in Tennessee. Well, there's been two actually. But the jihad of murder is not taking down an entire generation of students. Then we have the jihad in the universities, where it's jihad of the money. Georgetown University, for instance, is owned by the Saudis. Many other university departments have sold out to varying degrees as well. Having spent 8 years in a university, let me assure you that not only can you rent a department, you can buy a department. And that is being done in the universities across America. That jihad is far worse because it brings about the Sharia, which means we are prohibited from having an open and honest discussion about Islam. Then we have another kind of jihad of speech that is occurring here in Tennessee, and it occurs across the United States. They're called religious dialogues. Now that sounds wonderful, doesn't it? We'll get together, we'll talk. But you see there's some rules to these religious dialogues when the minister, the rabbi, and the Muslim get together, and that is nothing will be said that will cause any kind of discomfort by the Muslim. So these are not debates or real honest discussions. These are all make nice. This is a form of jihad because Christianity and Judaism are being subjugated by the Sharia, by the jihad of speech and by the jihad of the pen. So terror, the jihad of murder, is not a serious challenge to our civilization. Now, by the way, I'm not minimizing the suffering by the individuals and their families, but as a civilization, we're not being harmed by the jihad of murder. It is the jihad of writing, the jihad of speech, the jihad of money. That is what will kill a civilization, and that's what the headline should be about. How we're losing our ability to teach and learn about Islam in the schools and including the grade schools of America. Thank you.